Alright team, new Odyssey this week. I've taken a little bit of a peek, nothing too serious, but I've had a little bit of a look. Happy Halloween. Double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Alright, so we've got a decent lineup of maps here. None of them are inherently too difficult, however, on each of them, all balloons are regrow balloons, and the regrow rate is up 400%. The regrow balloons are highly valuable and need to be sold at a moment's notice. Anyway, let's have a look at our crew. No. Well, maybe, but no. Alright, who have we got? Okay, just a Zealy, that's an easy choice. Powers I've already ditched. Let's see what we can make here, huh? So for regrow balloons, I mean, oh, there you go. So we can't remove the regrow property with the druids, because apparently druids are just insanely strong this update, so it would probably just treat this whole game like it was nothing. So that seems fair. It allows us a village with de-regrow, or whatever it's called. It also allows us engineers, which I'm pretty sure they can also remove the regrow property, but, you know, maybe that's none of my business. What else? What else? I think we need a hell of a lot of damage as soon as we can get it, really. So, things like the Dartling Gunner might be pretty good. Just keeping the pressure applied. We can even go for the laser so that it beams through multiple balloons all at once. I feel like subs would be pretty good. Massive range and gets that airburst darts to apply a crap ton of pressure all at once. And, ooh, these guys are gonna be freaking dangerous with recursive cluster. Damn! Okay, yeah, that's gonna be beautifully brilliant. I'm also thinking Ice Monkey. Right? Because we don't have the Glue Gunner, which would have made this so much nicer. But we do have the Ice Monkey. And the Ice Monkey has been changed a little bit here and there. So it might be worth going for the Ice Monkey now. Or even just a 0-2-2, just to grab a good chunk of balloons and then knock them down a few pegs. The only sad thing is we can't get MIB. Which might be a bit of a pain, but I don't know. Maybe not, maybe not. Sniper? Top path sniper could be pretty damn good. One-shotting is always a good answer. And then we just need more things that keep high amounts of pressure on the balloons themselves. So I'm thinking Wall of Fire would be strong. Is this the first time I'm not going to go Ninja Alch? This might be the first time I'm not going to go Ninja Alch, because even though Ninja is insanely strong, and Alchemist is a great buff, they're kind of, how do I put this? They kind of take down balloons in stages, rather than all at once, and all at once is kind of what we need at the moment. And then maybe some boomerangs, just for the glaive ricochet. And then we'll throw in another village because we can have another tower, but we can't have more than 2 of these ones, so may as well. Alright, let's try this out. This is probably one of my weirdest setups. I've rarely ever picked this combination of towers before. So, we do have enough money to start with a Zealy, but I highly doubt she's going to be able to pop blue balloons at all in the first few rounds, am I right? Let me just check. Gotta make sure. Are blue balloons too much for a Zealy? Yes. Yep. Look at that. Can't even pop blue balloons very well. She does pop them when they're in a good position, but overall, not the greatest pop and power. How should we start? Usually my go-to start is Ninja, but that is unavailable. Can we start with a sub? Let's see how we go starting with a sub. Because subs shoots pretty freaking fast. Just baseline. So let's see if it can deal with these blues. This is good knowledge to have. Oh, okay. It's looking... Ooh. It's almost looking promising. Maybe we'll throw another one at this side as well. Okay, so it seems like they can half do it. It just depends on the distance. Right? Because... If it's like 2 quick shots, like bang bang, one after the other, it's fine. But if the balloons are quite far away from the sub's radius, it's not actually too great. Yeah, just like that. Okay. That is good to know. Good to know. Alright, so I've already kind of placed down the second sub, which might have been a bit of an issue, so we'll restart that. But yeah, there's going to be a hell of a lot of stopping and starting in this, I imagine. Just with timing abilities and making sure things are working and then being like, oh shit, I forgot about that in my defense, and it's going to be all over the place. But I do think if we get a good sub and then we place like our villagers for the sub's range, right? Rather than other attacking towers, that might actually be more beneficial to us because... Oh, come on. Alright, fine. I'll take those 2 lives. Take them with me to the dollar store. But yeah, I was thinking if we had the village as the range buff rather than the actual other towers, it might be beneficial because they won't ruin the damage we got going on. So how does double guns go for us? Double guns does a lot better. But still, is it enough? It's pretty damn good. Okay, and if we don't lose more than 10 lives, I'd be pleased with this. I genuinely would. Because losing 10 lives per map means we die. Losing 8 lives per map means we survive with 10 lives. So, I'm gonna take that win. Okay, so the sub seems to be able to keep the pressure on long enough, which is pretty good. Those few that go a little bit heat-seeking, not too impressed with that, but seems fine for now at least. I think we're just gonna have to treat this like an extreme Odyssey, to be honest. Just don't buy any upgrades that you don't know that you need, if that makes sense, you know? Like, don't buy an upgrade unless you know for a fact it'll be helpful. And I want to keep most of my towers kind of close by, actually. So let's throw a Zealy in here, so that this is more of a Venn diagram in terms of cross-pathing. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Because if we clump all of our towers together, that'd be the best, I think. Just because all the pressure can be applied simultaneously. And it's really difficult for regrow balloons to get out of that. Whereas if you spread them out a lot, you're kind of opening yourself up to a bit more pain than you need. Alright, so if we're gonna go for an NG, we may as well put it pretty much in between these two, because it's gonna have insane range when we go down the middle path. Yep, just like that. Okay, that's actually perfect. It's not as bad as a Zealy's extra range. That's genuinely good. It may sound weird thinking, oh, extra range, you don't want it to be in a good position? But no, not for regrow balloons. God, no. And you know what? Maybe even the crappy cross-path sub might genuinely have a use here. You know, when you don't go top path at all. It's practically unheard of, but genuinely it might have a good use here. Oh god, are we versing pink balloons? Are they? Oh god, they're coming in. Okay. We should be fine. I believe in us. Ooh, good work, sub. Cheating a little bit there. Shooting out of your range. But that's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's get this cleansing foam to start helping us out. So if you didn't know, cleansing foam does remove the regrow property. So, I don't know why they took the druid's ability out to remove that. I think it would have been fine if they left that in, but then took out, say, the brambles after that, because that would have been a bit strong. If they could just do it over any distance, that would be a little bit insane. But yeah. So let's go advanced intel. Just for now, are we good? Yes. But yeah, the reason you don't want to be attacking things prematurely when you've got the cleansing foam on the floor is because if you start popping things, or if you start hitting things before they get cleansed, then first of all, you're going to have a bad time. But yeah, it gives them a chance to regrow before they actually hit the foam. And if that happens, they can overwhelm it and just sort of push through. But if you attack pretty much dead on when they hit the foam, then that's almost perfect. It's almost exactly what you want. And we good. Airburst darts is a beautiful upgrade. And should certainly help us out here. Okay, perfect. Camo around. Love it. Whew. Okay, we're fine for now. It's getting a little bit iffy, but we're handling it. And we're doing it well. Purple balloons shouldn't be too bad. Pink balloons should now be fine with the airburst darts. I want to get a village up next. You may think that's weird, because it's like, hey, you've got a bunch of cleansing foam, and you've got a Zealy, and you've got airburst darts. Why the hell would you want a village now? Especially... Oh, really? It can't fit right there? Okay, well, that's where I'd want it. Let's try here instead. That's actually a pretty good spot, too. But yeah, you might be thinking, wow, this is freaking weird. Why would you have that there? You've already got the cleansing foam, you're fine. But, to be honest, for waves like this, regrow balloons overwhelm the cleansing foam very easily. So you want to make sure you're prepared in all scenarios. So for this one, Zealy's going to pop the lead and then the sub is going to do all the dirty work. But just in case they start sneaking past like that, if they had regrown, that would have been a massive pain for us. So, this isn't. Alright, so now we can start setting up things like our... Ooh, is Glaive Ricochet actually a good idea? I don't think so. Red Hot Rangs is, but I think we're going to go middle path. Because Glaive Ricochet, now that I think about it, sounds like an absolutely awful idea. Can you imagine a round where they send out like, I don't know, like 50 pink balloons, and then behind it, 50 rainbow balloons? This guy's going to throw one boomerang, hit all those pinks, hit half of the rainbows, and then all of a sudden we're going to have double the amount of rainbows before they even come close to our cleansing foam. So we're going to avoid the catastrophe that will be the Glaive Ricochet. The only way you could really make it work is if you got the Glaive Lord, I think. And even then, that's quite a lot of cash. But yeah, I think Bionic Boomer would be pretty good here. And weirdly enough, we also want him to aim this way. Because if he aims this way, a similar scenario might happen where he starts hitting balloons earlier than he should. And it becomes a shit show kinda like that, although we're managing it. Oh, we're not managing it. Fucking rainbows. Bloody rainbows. So maybe I should have put this guy a little further back. Unless we have him on last. If we have him on last, that might be fine. Anyway, this is also what Zealy's ability is all about. So, when we get into a pinch with a bunch of regrow rainbows, we just use this ability and everything's fine. No regrowing here. Thank you. And then let's get triple guns, just to make sure. Okay. Oh, bunch of pinks. Could be tricky. Manageable. Okay. See, this is where we start getting the idea of recursive cluster coming into this. because a recursive cluster is not going to really give a shit about what type of balloon it is. You know, so long as it's not a black balloon or a zebra balloon, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, let's see if this works how I want it to. Kinda. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Not exactly 100% what I was going for, but I'll deal. I'll deal. I mean, we just took down some regrowth ceramics there, so it can't be all bad. Let's see how these zebras go for us. To be honest, I think the sub's doing most of the work here. Very beautifully handled by the sub. Cluster bombs, help us out a little more. Ooh, in fact, I think the bomb tower here just saved us. Alright, Moab time. Do we have the damage? We should. In theory, we definitely should. Ooh, but for the regrow balloons underneath. Could you imagine if they could regrow back into Moabs? Ooh. Ah, we almost had it. If they could regrow back into Moabs, I would have been dead 10 times over that way. Alright. Can't really upgrade anything more. We just have to hope that this time around we get better RNG. Or we could just use Azili's ability. That is always an option. I do sometimes forget that. Oh, much better RNG. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I think the Dartling Gunner is actually going to be the secret way to win this. Because the Dartling Gunner, you place it at the end of the round so you can aim it. But the Dartling Gunner, you can choose when it attacks and where it attacks, right? So I can just have him pointing literally just here. Hit tab to keep him there. And then go for this and this. And things like laser shock. Just so that he doesn't fuck up when I move my mouse. Now this may seem like a very dumb spot, but a lot of things we've been doing have been considered dumb, at least by my standards already. So, we can't be doing that bad. Alright. And then as like a little backup, we can have another village here. So if anything does leak through, we've got a little bit more time to be able to pop it. And it gives that sub that little bit more range to attack with as well. I think we might have it here. Because this is scary. The amount of times I've been having to pause the game and sort of rewind it back a little. It is a little bit frightening. Okay, let's do the same thing here. This shouldn't make much of a difference throwing in another sub. Because we've already got the one, and this one's a little bit further behind. I think, weirdly enough, this Odyssey seems to be all about, like, positioning, rather than anything else. Like, yeah, you gotta be smart about, like, picking the right towers to handle the regrow balloons appropriately, but I feel like you might be able to do this with any set of towers, really, so long as your positioning is good enough. Okay. And then we might just get our second engineer sort of in the back here. Not trying to actually hit anything, but just making this path back here nice and wet. Nice and wet. That sounds horrible, but it's what I want to say. Making it nice and wet so that any balloons that try and slip through, that manage to break it through past the first lot of goop, will get struck with a second lot and won't have any way to deal with it. Alright. But yeah, honestly, Dartling Gunner. I think that's going to be a massive key. Okay, I think we might actually be fine from here on out. I just think the main thing is getting down your villages, Now, I say the main thing. It's going to be like the main 50 things. But it's going to be getting down your villages, making sure you've got an engineer after you've already got a solid defense. Engineer on its own will ruin as a defense. But with that cleansing foam, it is a very powerful support tower specifically for this Odyssey. Okay. We've only got 4 more rounds to go, and we're looking pretty solid. But I think the number one thing I would say, biggest piece of advice for this Odyssey, stick together. I know we don't have glue, but stick together. Because if you group up all of your damage all into one tiny little area... Oh, actually, that's very shit. Why the fuck did you guys shoot that so early? There is nothing over there to give you that range. And you just made a shit ton of regrow ceramics. Why are you shooting that early? Who can see that? Is that you? Okay, we might have to move that engineer. Because that is not acceptable. Genuinely. We'll move him to like here. Just a little bit behind the first one then. Because honestly, that would ruin this run. I still don't know what tower it is that's over there, because these guys I don't think should be able to see that. But yeah. Did you see the amount of regrow ceramics that were coming out when those two were starting to pummel that Moab early? Way too many ceramics, man. Way too many ceramics. Alright. But we're looking good now. We're genuinely looking good now. Okay. Bunch of regrow leads ain't nothing. Alright, last round. You guys can attack that early because it's just going to pop into more things that can't regrow. We'll even shoot it a bit earlier too. Just to take it down a notch. And then since it's the last round, we can just use the ability anyway, so it doesn't matter if they regrow or not. Done. Whew. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. This next map, though, could be a bit more difficult. It is a little bit less spatial, to say the least. Round 4. Oh, fuck. Round 4 is just a bunch of blue balloons. But it's a painful bunch of blue balloons. And now we don't have our monkey subs. Oh, we can have one in the middle. But, not exactly ideal. So how do we want to proceed with this? I feel like Engineer won't be able to pop all the blue balloons. Boomerang won't have enough Pierce. Sniper, no. Zeely, already proven, no. Bomb Shooter? Maybe? Can a Bomb Shooter deal 2 damage? I genuinely don't know. And a Wizard? Oof, I'm not too sure. Let's try a Bomb Shooter. It will be a scary but fun test. Alright. Let's see if a Bomb Shooter can handle round 4 unencrypted. Oh god, no. It only does 1 damage, never mind. Okay, I am sensing some lives are gonna lose here. Try a Boomer. Maybe one with faster throwing. And long range rangs. Who knows? Every little helps. Oh god, the projectile just hits the wall and it does nothing. Oh god. Okay, I am definitely gonna lose lives on this one. Maybe the NG's okay? Just because of its Pierce? And it's straight line shooting rather than curved? We'll find out. Let's see. That's also a massive pain in the ass right there. I don't know if you guys caught that, but because it was attacking first, it would shoot these ones. They would slow down because they had recently turned to red balloons, meaning these guys would be in first now. So he'd switch to attacking this side, giving these guys time to regrow. Which is absolute horse shit. Alright, can you pop? This guy might be able to do it. He might be the one. Oh, he can't afford it. I'll try it anyway. So I'm guessing... Oh god, yeah. What if I put you on strong? Can you one-shot a blue? No. Well, aren't you just brilliant? Okay, I don't think I've actually chosen a decent starting tower here at all. Maybe Azili is my last hope. Don't get me wrong, Monkey Knowledge can soon fix this. Because all you have to do is get either Monkey Knowledge of placing your hero immediately at level 3. That way Azili already gets the ability to stop them regrowing. Don't get me wrong, she still doesn't have the DPS, but she at least has the ability, straight up. And you might even be able to place in Dartling Gunner pretty early on if you have military monkey DPS. Okay. So, from what I'm gathering here, if this doesn't work with the wizard, we're losing a shit ton of lives to round 4. That's what I have learned. Wizard, do us prows. Prows? Do us proud. Oh, this is fucked. Super duper fucked. Well, let's actually analyze the rest of these rules first now that I think about it. This map starts level 4. This one starts round 2, but has 0 water on it. So I think we're going to encounter the same issue there. This one's got water, this one's got water. Okay. So I think, I hate to say it, but we'll just see how many lives we actually lose here. And we may as well start off with a Azili. Actually, no, we may as well start off with something that will be good. Wait, this is only 250. Never mind, we might have an answer. Let's try this. Sub won't be the greatest, but it'll be better popping power than some of the other shits we've tried. And because it's on a bit of an angle, it might not fuck up the first thing entirely. Oh, never mind, of course it will. Alright, let's see how many lives we lose. Fucking hell. Okay, so this is clearly not a strategy that will live very far into the long run. Alright. I hate to say it, but I think we're going to need some monkey knowledge here. With these towers, we're going to need some monkey knowledge. And the worst part is, if you try and use any other tower, like, the druid is actually probably one of the better ones. The little shotgun shot will probably wrap up round 4 in a nice neat little basket for you. Tied up in a bow and everything. But every other tower here kinda sucks against round 4. Maybe not the ice monkey. Just because if they're frozen, then they shouldn't regrow. Yeah, genuinely druid or ice monkey if you don't have monkey knowledge. But if you do have monkey knowledge, let's see what we can do with monkey knowledge, huh? I'm thinking, yeah, we can place a Dartling Gunner immediately with monkey knowledge. So ordinarily you'd start with 650. There's a monkey knowledge to give you 200 extra cash. So dope in this case. There's also a monkey knowledge for more lives. There's also a monkey knowledge for spikes on the ground. There is also a monkey knowledge to make heroes and military monkeys cheaper. And if you'll notice, all the monkey knowledges that I just pointed out there are very visual from the start of the game, right? So you can actively see the plus 200, the plus 25, the spikes on the ground, and the decrease in cost. And what do you know? Those are all the key pieces of monkey knowledge I highly suggested in my monkey knowledge guide video. So would highly recommend them. But if you are still trying to do this without monkey knowledge, druid and ice monkey are probably your best friends to start off. But obviously the druid doesn't have its middle path, so it is limited to its early game potential. But yeah, I'm thinking this is a very highly monkey knowledge based Odyssey at the moment. So let's see how we go. And plus, you can aim this guy, like I said before, immediately, like, insanely better than a lot of other towers. And look at that. Okay, besides the few that you will miss, or potentially can miss, not bad, right? Not bad. Okay. So this guy, we're gonna want focus firing to guarantee we can pop shit. Can we just do this? Oh, we can. Nice. Okay. I like middle path. You all know me. I'm a Hydro Rocket Pods guy. So let's do that. That is a little bit sketch, I'm not gonna lie. Wall hacks. Okay, but yeah. Dartling Gunner can keep up enough pressure on all of these balloons so that none of them regrow back. Admittedly, it takes up a massive spot in the middle of the map, but that can be changed later on if we need it to. I'm thinking we get our sub next. Military monkeys seem to be dominating at the moment. Okay, okay, not bad. Green balloons are sneaky. Honestly, props to anyone that can beat this without monkey knowledge. It is seeming pretty damn difficult already. And I'm not even onto like the last 3 maps, which are generally the harder ones. I'm not going to try and save that green balloon because trying to move right now would actually ruin so many more lives. Alright, let's place a sub. Beautiful. Now we've got something that can actually deal damage without us having to focus really hard on actually using it. Okay, we are definitely getting you double guns, my guy. You're not helping very much at the moment. Not to be a dick, but you're not exactly popping the balloons. Thank you. Okay, twin guns. Okay, I think we're on an alright path now. But yeah, just bare minimum military monkey knowledge to start with a Dartling Gunner, where possible. Which might also mean the extra $200 at the start of the game, monkey knowledge. But honestly, those two are fairly cheap, I think. Might rack up to like 15 monkey knowledge total around, which isn't too terrible. It's certainly doable, that's for sure. Okay, punish these guys a bit. Whew, okay. Taking a nice breather. Throw a Zeely down. Okay, not terrible, not terrible, kind of terrible. Let's actually prevent some regrowing from happening here, because that got a bit hectic. Okay, but we're fine. Whew, okay. Green balloons. Surely we can handle green balloons. Oh, yeah. Yellow balloons, kinda? I think once we get this airburst darts, it's all over. That's when we really start to dominate. Can I get it? No. Okay, one more round. And it's just greens. Oh god, that's a shit ton of greens. We're gonna prevent regrow here. Beautiful. Airburst. Longer range. I think we're good. Can't afford advanced intel yet. That's fine. Is there any part of the track where we can put down the engineer monkey and it hits the track with the goop, but he's got such shit range that he can't actually attack any of the balloons? That's genuinely what I'm looking for right now. That might have been a bad idea, that upgrade. But we'll see. Okay, good. Nice chill round. We can we can handle camo. Okay, triple guns coming up soon. Bang. But yes, I genuinely don't know what it is with round 4. Round 4 just absolutely shits on every single round around it. Like, really? Round 1, round 2, round 3? Ain't got shit on round 4. Round 5? Same thing. What is it with round 4? Hell, I'd even say round 10's easier than round 4. And that's not just because you'd probably have a few more towers by then. I genuinely think it is overall easier. Get that faster barrel spin. And then the laser shock. Should help out a lot more with the DPS. Zebra balloons are scary, but we managed them. Okay. I think I might just have to put my sentries on the little support tab in the middle. Because I don't think they can fit anywhere else. I'm glad we're only going to 70 on this map. Although, to be fair, I think 60 would have been better. 70's pushing it, especially on a map with... Because, let's face it, this map incentivizes you to put all your towers in the middle. Right? That's where the most of your DPS is. And as we know for regrow balloons, you want them all grouped up together. So the center makes perfect sense, because otherwise the balloons would all be split up and being attacked sort of willy-nilly between the two sides. That's a massive regrow farm. Okay, we need more damage before we can take that on without an Azili ability. That's cool though. We can handle it. And let's prevent regrow now. Right as we pop one of them. Perfect. Yeah, anything that gets past the point where the sub actually has to turn around, that's when you know it's a little bit bad. That's when shit's going wrong. Okay. See, right now shit's going wrong, but the sub can handle it. Oh, God. This round might not be so great. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe we'll be fine. And, ooh. Not terrible, but we do lose a few lives there. I think this will be the one, right? Oh, no. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's 100% doable with the towers we have. I'm just terrible. Huh, cool. I love it when it's my fault. Okay, lead balloons. Azili, you got our back. That's what we're looking for. An army of leads is not ideal. An army of anything isn't ideal. Oh, come on, Hydra rocket pods. Don't hide from me. How much do you cost? 4? No, 5, 6, 7. Go figure. Wait, can we just stop them from regrowing? Is that a thing? Oh yeah, we get the ability in time. That's fine then. So we just wait for the things more difficult than black and white balloons to come out. You think it's these leads, but it's actually what comes out after them. These bloody zebras. Alright, let's do it now. Yeah, it's because our lead popping power is actually pretty shit. It's literally just a Zeely. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need to change that. Because that is at the exact perfect time to screw us. So let's throw down one of these bad boys, huh? May as well. Get the 3. Okay. Hopefully this defoaming shit works well. Admittedly, I would prefer a village dead smack in the middle, but I've already placed way too much money into those towers now. Or at least I've waited too long for a Zeely, and I've placed too much money into my Dartling Gunner to stop now. Because ideally I would remove the Zeely and that Dartling Gunner and put the Dartling Gunner next to the sub, but I think it's a bit late for that now. Prevent regrow. There we go. Much better. Prevent regrow and completely remove some balloons' power to regrow altogether. And we starting to look pretty fine. These leads again. Luckily, Engineer can also solve that problem for us. Ooh, some of them are getting through. Oof, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. Alright, new plan. Recursive cluster. You're coming out a little premature here, but I think it'll be worth it. Just want him as close to the middle as possible because he's starting to push the boundaries. There we go. Okay. We should beat this now. Hopefully without an Azili ability, but that is also on the tables. Definitely not removing it. Does that recursive cluster shoot over the wall? Because if so, oh, that is very shit. Oh, that is very, very shit. I'm going to have to remove that, but it seemed to do well this round. No, it didn't. Fuck. Oh, this is not good. That cannon placement is awfully shit. No idea. Bottom path wizard can't actually see over the walls, right? I'm fairly certain that is a fact. So let's do that. Bottom path wizard is a beautiful son of a DPS gun. Look at this bad boy go. Already proving his worth. And yeah, honestly, wall of fire. Why didn't I think of that earlier? These guys, nothing. Nothing. Ain't shit now. They ain't shit. Wait, those are regular balloons. What? Excuse me? All regrow. Those were regular balloons. I am so confused. Okay, Azili can aim over the wall, and so can this Dartling Gunner, kind of? Okay, come on, shred him. Ooh, that is not a pleasant one. Why is it that I can never seem to afford Hydro Rocket Pods when I need it? So I think it's like around here. I can start shooting through the wall. Oh, there you go. Down there somewhere. Wait a minute, what am I on? I am high on life right now or something, because I could have just used Azili's ability and I didn't need to spend that extra money, so hell no, I'm not going to waste money on that. Let's just pop this eye real quick and use the ability. And Bob's your uncle. Easy. Well, Bob might not be your uncle, but it's a saying, apparently. Boom. Hydro rocket pods. Chill. Absolutely chill. Okay, but now I think we really need to just hit tab, keep him there, and then start working down this path. Because Shimmer shouldn't give him the ability to see over walls, which restricts his vision inside, I know, but that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. And hell, even reanimating balloons might be a good idea. Depends where they reanimate from. So we'll do it during a round and see how it goes. Like now. Where do they reanimate from? You know what? I'm going to take a ballsy risk here, and I'm just going to assume it works well. There is a very big chance that these guys reanimate, like, out here. And if they do, I'm going to have to sell the guy, which is very sad news, but... Oh, never mind, they spawn quite close by. Okay, I'm cool with that. Not super far out towards them that it starts a regrow farm quickly, but not super close either. Although I would like it to be a little bit more super close than super far, that's for sure. But I can deal with that. I can absolutely deal with that. I think. Let's place down another engineer. Oh, there we go. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? We're good. And actually, let's give them both pin. I feel like that's much more effective than the turrets, due to the lack of space we have. Okay, Moab. Azili's already getting a few hits in early. That's a good time to pop the Moab when it's going through the Hydro Rocket pods. See, once again, those are regular balloons. What is this? And they're being treated like regular balloons as well. Ninja Kiwi, something's a little bit wrong with your Odyssey here. Because last I checked, all regrow, my guy. Huh. That is so weird. So, see, those are regular, but... What? What? Maybe the rounds with actual regrow balloons? Oh, no, wait. Maybe that's it. Maybe the... Okay, maybe I'm... Oh, yeah, I'm just dumb. Somehow, this guy is shooting outside of the walls, even though he can't see out there. Never mind. I am very much dumb. Please ignore me. I should say that more often. Alright, let's double down here. Let's get another one. I'm Dirty Dan. Double down with the wizards. Double down with the Ring of Fires. Ring of Fires? Wall of Fires. And this is actually pretty good for regrow balloons, because if they get hit, usually there's another Necromancy balloon behind it to follow up with extra damage. And if there's not, then it's coming straight into this lot anyway. So we should be fine. Ooh, and now that I think about it, we can just place another Dartling Gunner here, can't we? Rather than regretting the placement of the first one. Hell yeah, let's do that. 2 Hydro Rocket pods, what could go wrong? Genuinely. And then if shit really hits the fan, we pause, back out, come back in, and take them off of target and just put them on aim for mouse, and I point to the Wall of Fires so that it's just insane amounts of damage. Okay, but this is good. I like the fact that we're able to do this well without placing a single village. That is extraordinary. Oh, and we've even got the Hex ability for when those BFBs show up and they're suddenly too much to deal with. Okay. I say we're pretty good for now to just kind of let this go for a bit. Ha! Gotcha. And then if Azili can hit that here, yep, easy win. Alright, then for things like round 63, I bet we can beat round 63 fairly okay at the moment with these two Hydro Boids. Or Hydra, I should say. Hydro's water rocket pods, which sounds more like a submarine thing. But yeah, I feel like for some of the difficult rounds, you can always use the anti-regrow thing, or you can just aim properly with your other guys, right? Yeah, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I thought we'd be okay for 63, but clearly not. Let's just focus down one side. Double down on the rocket pods on the left side. Let all the other towers deal with the right side for a bit. Oh shit, okay. Looks like we might need a village somewhere. Oh boy. Oh boy. Or, maybe for this round and this round only, bomb shoot is actually a viable option. Let's try just one for now. Tab, tab. Okay, let's also just aim for this side because, let's face it, this is the side that's going to get shredded first. See how we go. Oh, fuck yes, recursive cluster. We're gonna sell you because you're blowing shit up over the wall, which is a terrible thing for certain rounds. But for this round, you're an absolute legend and we love you. You know what? If you don't cause any trouble, you can stay. Just like in school. Don't fuck around and you can stay in the class. Mess around because you obviously don't want to be in class, and guess what? You get kicked out of class. Your wish was granted. No punishment there. You literally got what you wanted. Well done. School punishment is really not working out too well. Okay. Was it just me, or did all of those zebras feel like they shouldn't have been decamoed? Oh, that's actually really good that we're not getting those rainbows on the right side. That's actually very good. And it makes more sense now why we aim for the left. Okay. Honestly, the amount of times you're probably going to have to do a little bit of bullshitting in terms of just restarting for better engineer RNG is probably going to happen. Probably going to happen a few times, actually. The amount of times. Engineer RNG, plain RNG. What are the other known RNG based towers? Anything that can crit hit. Actually, no, not anything that can crit hit. Because a lot of them, well, I say a lot of them, there's only the two. But the things that can do critical damage generally will have a set number of shots to take before it can do critical damage. So you can't really hope for RNG on that. Your best chance is the first chance you get. Because after that, once you back out and restart, the Crit Master RNG always becomes the same. Alright, round 70. Here we are. I think this will be a nice GG. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's honestly, the amount of times I've had to either use Monkey Knowledge or use very weird and specific towers to start off on a map is insane. So, yeah, just keeping in mind, if you are going with the towers I've chosen, I'm heavily decked out in Monkey Knowledge, and that was able to start me off with the whatchamacallit, the Dartling Gunner that round. And that's pretty much what saved my ass from the get-go. But if you don't have Monkey Knowledge, like I said, I highly recommended a few of them. But if you really don't have Monkey Knowledge, there is a chance you could do it if you've chosen druids. Because druids start off immediately with a shotgun-like attack, which is pretty damn good. But honestly, any other tower probably would do you pretty bad. Ice Monkey's another one that would do you fairly well. But honestly, if you're relying on Druid and Ice Monkey to start off on Encrypted, good luck on Underground. Holy shit. I definitely think Monkey Knowledge is a bit of a must here. Like I said. And I'll just quickly fly through them where I can. This one, purchase price of first military monkey each game is 2/3 the normal. And this one's just an added benefit. I think you can still afford Dartling Gunner if you get the $200 per round, or at the start of the round. But all military monkeys base cost reduced by 5%. Also very valuable. Your old pal Mana Shield, insanely helpful. Should only take 9 points to get it, and roughly, what, 1,750 monkey money? Which isn't too crazy, but then again, I really don't have a leg to stand on in terms of lacking Monkey Knowledge. Screw all these upgrades, you don't need them. And preferably level 3. If not, doesn't really affect too much, but Azili's ability from the start is very handy. And then last but not least, the old pre-game prep. Spike pile at the end of the track. Those are my big picks for beating pretty much any Odyssey, to be honest. Oh wait, where was the one that starts you off with 200 extra cash? Maybe that is in support. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, where you at? Might be here somewhere. I mean, technically, the closer to the top it is, the better. I could have sworn it was here. Maybe I'm just dumb. Oh, that'll actually be very nice as well. Thicker foams. Very weird to say that, but I did. Oh, no. Maybe it's in primary, actually. Yeah, okay, so this one's actually going to be the hardest Monkey Knowledge to earn. But to be honest, it is so good in challenges like these, having an extra 200 cash at the start. So this one's actually going to cost you quite a few Monkey Knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 7, because you can't just go straight down like that. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Monkey Knowledge minimum to get 200 starting cash, which is actually pretty shitty. So if you are Monkey Knowledge lacking, try the Druid, try the Ice Monkey. They might just let you survive long enough with that little shotgun or the clap to freeze those round 4 balloons in place. But like I said, it's not exactly optimal for the late game situation. Anyway, I've been rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been part 1 of the Happy Halloween Odyssey. Whew. I'll see you all in the next one. Part 2 released tomorrow. See ya.